We shall press on with HALIBUT. Went very Parker from Thunderbirds there. And I reckon that might be because my mate compared this to Thunderbirds earlier. So somebody sent us the Blue Rock. We know that it's effectively a Pandorum situation. We are being kept at the bottom of the ocean for nefarious purposes. I just realised that maybe my fucking hat is too... has too much detail in it for bitrate to be good. There's our boy. Sleepy Harold Halibut looks a little bit like Jason Schwartzman. Right.
And what time do you call this?
Good morning, Professor. The time.
You know that's not what I meant.
What the time is.
You know that's not what I meant.
Lots to be done.
Harold Halibut.
Find out who the light keepers are.
I'm just as curious as you.
Anyway,
Harold,
big
but we have
conspiracy.
better things
I'm
to
also
do.
looking for a bird.
I suppose you're right. How can I help?
You can start by taking the rope to Bridget. She'll make the necessary preparations for analysis, which you should be able to handle.
Okay, great. I'll get right on it.
And Harold,
Aye.
try to remember that whoever the Lightkeepers are, our jobs here are to make life more stable for the people here, not less.
I know. I'll get going.
Dead is stable. You want to be making life better perpetually. And I know, like, I'm fucking writing a novel about it. The idea that you can be... that big immediate change takes societal upheaval. Of course it does. Down at the energy harvest. I better get rolling. Anyway, she's the one who her husband thought was having an affair. Like, societal upheaval is gonna get people killed. Of course it is. The idea, you know, the big question is that worth it? Who takes responsibility for that? What does that then do to the new society that has been created that way? Oh, that's right, I can just go through. Hello, Bridget, I have a rock-based question, please. And can I play with some of this? Oh, it just looks fucking great. It just looks phenomenal start to finish. Bridget!
Hi, Bridget.
Are you ready to rock, Harold?
I have it here. Ready. With rock.
Oh, Harold,
He's
you can be
terrible.
such a killjoy sometimes. Anyway, it's going to take a while to analyze this little guy, so I'll send for you when it's ready.
Okay. Great.
I'm properly
Thanks,
on board with her.
Oh, Harold?
She's
While
right.
you're
He's a
here,
killjoy.
Maybe you could help me with a little something?
I'm not fucking helping you sleep around on your husband, and I'm certainly not volunteering.
Well,
You're an attractive
there's a
woman,
little
but
experiment I've been wanting to run.
see, I knew she was going to go for it.
The conveyors
Oh,
isn't working right now. My theory is Cyrus and his mugs of tea that
Fucking
he always forgets to
Cyrus.
power before knocking over. So I need your help to manually control them.
Can do.
I'll be here
rockabilly,
recording and
drug
analyzing the
dealing,
data.
Sunnyvale
Right,
prick.
See that button over there?
Huh?
The big one next to the conveyors starts and stops them.
I think I can handle that.
Yes, well, don't get cocky. I'll give you more detailed instructions over the loudspeakers as we go along.
Sure. I'd like the detail of these weird post-it notes. Weird plasticine post-it notes. Alright, here we go. This one.
Okay, so there are 3 different types of organisms on the conveyor. Each is a different color. Are they pretty?
Huh.
See, don't I make life easy for you?
Okay, alright.
But I want you to focus on the red ones for now, since we're comparing their data to past readings.
Smash the button when the red ones appear. Got it.
I'd be worried if you didn't. Anyway, pop them under the
I
green
think he's-
machine next to you and stop the conveyor, please.
Aye. Stop.
Okay, great. On to the next step.
Smashed it.
Now, you see the analysis machine?
Oh, I
Go
thought it
start
was
it
going
up.
to be
The machine's
more
UI is pretty
just
easy. There are just
hitting that
2
button.
buttons. One to chop the sample, and one to coat it in our lovely space bacteria mix.
Chop and coat. I see.
Right. I'll be prepping the actual data recording in the meantime. I'll let you know exactly when to start the process.
There's something to be said for a
Wait for my
sad
command.
sack
Just
protagonist.
Like comedy, timing is everything here.
But I think only when they break bad. Like, huh?
Now. Great. Time to coat the sample.
Now?
Nice.
Yeah,
Let's see what we
smashing it.
have.
Absolutely smashing
it. I see. Okay, we need 2 more readings to have a representative data set.
Feels like this could be automated. That's just the cabbage.
Nice one. Now on to the next step.
The Bluey game has more in-depth puzzles than this.
Now. Great. Time to coat the sample. Nice. Let's see what we have. Ah, I see.
I don't want to bring
see.
the
Just
tone
one
down,
left
but
now.
that coat symbol. And I'll say this again when it comes back up. It looks like a farting penis. No, that's green.
Okay, great. On to the next step.
Just take a wee look at the coating symbol and we'll see.
Hey, Speedy McDrushmore,
Fucking
can
hell,
you
I
wait
can't
for
believe
the
that.
Signal, please? Repeat the first steps and let's try again.
After fucking slagging off the game for being easier than Bluey, jump the gun. I'm in character. I'm in character as Harold Halibut.
Nice one. Now on to the next step.
So I was rewatching a Let's Play of LA Noire,
Now.
farting penis, and
Great. Time to coat the sample.
there's a bit where they just
Nice.
because that I mean
Let's
I
see
don't know
what
if you've
we
seen it. The
have.
facial capture in that is
I
unbelievable. They invented a new
see.
technique for it. There was something like
Nice
32
one, Harold.
cameras
That's
around
everything we need.
the actor
Meet me back at the control room and we can look over
to get the facial
results
capture
together.
like spot on. But there's a part in that where a man just answers the door wearing a Halloween mask and they don't bother animating it, and you kind of get the impression that they were just like,
These
we need to have a
results.
character
It looks like our catalytic
get this
bacteria
information
is
across,
starting to have
but
diminishing
at the
returns
same
on the
time,
energy output.
That's not
absolutely fuck animating another
No,
actor's
but it
face
also
this way.
doesn't make much sense.
And I just
All the
wonder if
bacteria have been
at
fine
a
until
certain
now.
point we're going to
I'm not
have
the best person
these
to ask.
characters
good. What could have
basically
changed?
delivering
I'm not
dialogue
sure. I've run the
facing
tests.
away from the camera. Just
The
to
key variables,
just making things a
pH
little bit
level,
easier for the
density,
animators.
etc.,
Nobody
are all
would blame
stable
them.
on the bacteria. We're using the same organic matter for it to convert.
And I've been double checking the filters. They're filtering at the same levels as always. I mean, could something outside the ship be to blame?
It is possible that somehow the organic matter is being affected before it hits the filters. But none of the tests we've run on the matter itself shows any key variants.
Strange. Are the energy returns diminishing very badly?
I'm not panicking yet, Harold. It's just a trend we can't let continue indefinitely. Unless we can
So
miraculously find a
spoilers
new
for
system
the
producing energy. Not panicking at all.
Oh,
latest Fallout series.
I should get back to Moreau. But just let
There's a
me
bit
know
in
if there's
that
anything else
where
I
it
can do
turns
to
out
help.
that
I'll
the
keep you posted,
denizens
Harold. And
of Vault
thanks.
33 are, I mean, everybody who plays Fallout knows people in the vaults are unknowingly the subject of experiments. Oh well. And there's a bit in that where it turns out that the citizens of, I think it's Vault 31, are effectively manufacturing crises, like lack of water or lack of heat or whatever, to ensure that they get voted in when there's like a democratic election, without it becoming too obvious. I'm wondering if something similar is going on here, like if this is a all-water created crisis.
Relax with all water.
Maybe? Maybe?
You're here.
Certainly am. Let me just double check something. Yeah. No, there we go. That is correct. Done, I guess. Alright, here we go.
You'll be choosing all water tubes.
Some sort of disastrous filtration crisis, which can only be alleviated by, I don't know, minigame. Hey, where's my tentacle mate? Not here, this is just a storeroom. For new, I'm imagining that there is going to be something serious in here later on. Oh, the filters are in the basement, that's right. Alright, so now I might get to see my tentacle mate. Fucking hustle, Harold. Anything going on here? No, no, no. No. You see that? That was a weird mirror effect. Filtration pump. Aye. No. There he is. There's my boy. Do 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 do. I like these. Me and my girlfriend watch. Oh fuck. No. Good. Oh, is this where fault is, or is it just always find the next like path along? No, it doesn't seem to be. What is this puzzle now? Do I have to clean out all the... That's right. Bastard. Oh, it fucking worked!
Cleaning, fixing, cleaning.
Yeah, I knew how that worked.
Around, fetching stuff, building stuff. It could be worse, but there must be more.
Oh, here we find...
To life? Cleaning, fixing, running all around.
And here we find the heart of Harold Halibut.
What's that sound? Isn't there more to life? I clean and I fix till my legs feel like bricks. My best friend is a mop. I work till I drop.
He's not bad at
And for
improv.
what? No medals or treats. I don't get silk sheets, but oh, I'm the first guy they call for a leak. There must be more to life.
There's something to be said for being the best
I could be an artiste, my
in
name
your
would be feted, or a chef whose
oeuvre
every dish
in
was
your
celebrated.
industry, you know?
But maybe this is my destiny, trouble and strife. And perhaps that's okay. At the end of the day, what more could there be?
to life. Oh. At the end of the day, what more could there be to life?
Ah, hey.
Hey, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy. Sorry.
You didn't
startled me.
you didn't hear my
startled
beautiful
myself.
singing voice, did you?
What brings you to the filter station?
Yeah. If you want to tell people.
I should probably
Oh
be going.
God, Harold's got
just got
a
here.
brilliant voice.
Anything I can
That
help
would
you
be embarrassing, but I can't stop you if you want to do it. You know.
Freaky, but I guess he's not around.
Wait, there's a fucker.
That guy can be slipperier than a jellied eel.
Oh, yeah.
I've never even met him.
I was gonna say yeah. Like,
Oh, I'll be going now. See you,
Filter
Harold.
Frankie. So
Oh,
he's
okay.
the best at this.
Bye, Tommy.
So, Harold is at did I just fucking jump off that? Yeah, I did. What more could there be to life? What more could there be to life? Ah, beautiful. Oh. What if we took Rapture and we made it
Location nominated. Journey commenced.
Chicken Run?
All water thanking you.
Decent idea. Decent idea. Really good execution.
All water.
Is it going to stick the landing? Don't nobody know.
Please do not panic.
Hold up.
Hey, Bridget.
Oh, hey Harold. Done with the sample already?
I'm here for the sample.
You silly goose. I messaged you saying I sent it to the sample shop.
Oh, sorry. I missed it somehow.
I can't
It is
argue with
what
that.
The conveyor system is for, to save us from running all over.
I
the
mean,
place
the fact that
whole
she's
I know.
doing this expository dialogue makes me think that actually I
Make them
didn't miss
come all the
anything.
way back here to pick
But
it up.
like,
No, I mean, I probably.
It'd be madness. People running around fetching stuff by hand.
yeah, especially
None
since
of
we've
us
got
would get anything
Futurama
done.
tubes.
Yeah, my bad. I'll
Dun
go get it
dun
from the shop.
dun dun dun
Although,
dun
while you're here,
dun dun
thanks, Bridget.
dun
Sorry to
dun
bother you.
dun
Bye.
dun 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 dun. I mean, no, I can stand very close to her and smell the back of her neck, but I can't talk to her. I should have just gone through that front door, shouldn't I? Do 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 do. I mean, Futurama has this kind of obstructive bureaucracy feel to it as well. So a lot does. You know, there's a straight line between, I don't know, Brazil through to Futurama, through to this.
We know you enjoy traveling with all water. You're welcome.
It costs money, doesn't it? Or cost credits or whatever, chits to go to use the tubes. I wonder if it's capped. I wonder if there's like a day fare that's capped. That's fucking bright in my eyes, but it does mean that there's less artifacting. There we go, I think. Hello, Melissa. How are you? Sample in the oven, absolutely. It's a very, very low stakes conspiracy, and I'm on board with it.
Righto. Let's take a look what all the fuss is
I mean,
about.
that's just a planet. That's just a planet.
Oh, yes. I see.
Hmm.
Very big marks. A dense.
He certainly knows
rockiness,
what he's talking about.
Troubling strata. Implications huge for origin of it. Possible comet fragment.
Why did he pronounce it that
Judging
way
by the
for
composition,
origin of it?
could have been from far away.
All right.
That is.
You have no idea what the fuck
Professor, you
you're
scared
talking
me.
about,
This
Harold
is-
Halibut.
We've been thinking all along about.
Everything.
This data
Oh,
suggests. But
give me just
that would contradict.
give me just a
potential
wee bit
implications.
What is it, Professor?
of
It's
information
these
about what you're
readouts.
talking about.
I think I know what they mean.
Oh.
Oh.
What have they told you?
The rock strata.
Oh.
Looks like carbonaceous chondrite. Rare, but the aminos backdating.
Now I
It's
reckon there's a
countdown.
Great. For what?
A relaunch window. The sample finally reveals a pattern.
Maybe he's like a-
And it means there's a 2-year gap between the otherwise
All
constant
right,
solar
okay.
windstorms We're approaching that window.
All right, I was going to say there's like a chance that this
And
is
if we
still
miss it?
Earth,
We wait
but I'm no longer sure.
for
I'm no
80
longer sure.
years. Most of us won't get to see the next one.
Wow. So can you work out how long we have?
If my calculations are correct, we're fast approaching the end of the current 2-year calm period. In fact, I make it exactly 89 days we
Oh,
have
that's
left.
fucking it. That's
Do you
forever.
think we'll make it?
Oh, I mean, no.
Unless we find
No,
a
sorry, I mean,
miraculous
yeah, of
source
course.
of energy to properly power the ship. I doubt it. I need to double check some of this data urgently.
Oh. Oh dear. Okay, Professor. I'll leave you be.
Tube Shopper. You hire it's Felix. That's spam. Hey, speaking of, I'll see if fish free into the ocean. All right, it's very 20 days, but okay. I wonder what that would be because we've already done the drug number. Can't think of anything else. Is there anything else? That's it. You know, it's interesting. I was thinking we've got the drug number, we've got the sex number. What else?
All water compliments you on your
What else could we do?
destination.
Rock and roll number, maybe. That's about it. I don't know what that would be. I mean, 666. Well, that's the number of the beast. Actually, we've already got that. So we've got number of the beast. We've got the sex number. We've got the drug number.
Get you where you're going.
That gets me where I need to go. Melissa, please answer Rahul's question. Who are your favorite
I
robots?
can't tell you anything with all these people around.
It's very subtle. It's very subtle.
We have to wait until everyone leaves?
Yes, that's the deal.
I was
Okay.
totally taken
Well, I
aback.
wish I'd known. I
Totally
would've
taken
brought
in
a
by that.
book or something.
What are you reading?
Oh, just the latest in the
You know, it's
Fedora
really
Force
fucking
series.
annoying. There are
Is that the
no.
beast from below?
I've
Oh
got
no, it's Persephone's Lament.
a bunch of filters set
Oh,
up
I thought the beast from below was the latest one.
for people coming
Maybe
in.
I'm
Well,
wrong.
people.
Oh look,
Bots coming in
is that
going.
Cherry Bufflesop?
Oh my god, it's fucking Cherry Bufflesop.
Come
Going,
on, you
hey,
don't
do you
know
need
Cherry
some design
Bufflesop?
work? Does
The
it
blue
fucking
critic from the
look
Chronicle?
like I need design
I
work?
don't read newspapers.
This,
Well,
the most
cartoons,
beautiful
obviously,
of
and I quite like the agony on column, actually.
I think
Streams?
It might be Cherry too.
Oh. So, do you ever think
And yet they
it's
always find a way through.
strange? All these people, all their own homes, lives, thoughts.
And I've got
Maybe they don't even
Streamlabs
really
set up
exist.
so it's like only,
They can see
accounts over
us.
X number of days
Yes,
can
but
comment.
that's not
I'm still
always
fucking
the
getting
same
around
thing,
it.
is
Still fucking getting around it.
I suppose not. So how's
Very,
school?
Why? Did Mr. Tenenbaum ask you to
I think I said
follow
this in the
him?
last stream. Very
Chris?
Peter Pan.
No.
Peter Pan.
I was only
Fireman
wondering.
Sam. Jesus
School is
Christ.
School.
Very Fireman
I try
Sam feel to this.
concentrate, but it just seems pointless. I mean, what do you need to learn to do what my dad does? And I'm
I
sure
will
they're not
give
teaching us
this
about what my
game
mom does.
This
But
at the barest
you need to
minimum,
just learn in
and I would
general.
actually give more than that because I
You
quite
can't
like it.
just know what you need to learn.
It's
Huh.
everything
I
is
just feel
so
like I learn more
clearly
by exploring myself.
handmade.
yet. Well,
There's
can't you
very
do both?
little else I can
You
think
can
of that
always
looks like this. Like
explore,
the
but you
background
can't always
here
get
is
someone
clearly
like Chris. I
a
mean,
real
Mr.
painted
Tenenbaum,
item that has been scanned
spending
in.
all day helping you learn.
Huh. I
It's
suppose
it's
it would be
beautiful.
cool to know
It's really beautiful.
everything.
Good evening, everyone. Please remember
The
that
purge
the
has
audio
begun.
system will
Okay,
shortly
it's
be
time.
closing for the
I
night.
hope it's worth the wait.
Get snug,
Oh, it
not
is.
stranded.
Coast is clear. Follow me.
Oh my god.
This, my friend, is the Tunnel of Secrets.
It looks like a ventilation shaft.
No.
A small, dark one.
Sure, that's what they want you to think. Come
No.
on.
We didn't animate Harold Halibut bending down. Totally fine.
It's pretty cozy in here.
So much work.
Follow. And trust me. So you
Ah, there's
promise
no-
you won't tell anyone about this.
Promise.
I learned the other day
What would
that
I
they,
tell Moreau? She'd just say I'm making up tall tales. Again.
when they
I think
had the
you're better
first
than anyway,
trailer
just
for
so
Dark
you know.
Souls, they included
Okay.
for almost no
That's only
reason
fair.
a shot of people climbing the ladder quickly.
One time I dropped something
Because
into one of the
in
filters,
Demon Souls,
so I had
the
to-
original one, you could only climb slowly.
Okay.
And it was like the bane of player's existence. And they fixed that in the remake. Bluepoint did. But this just kind of reminds me of this. Like, there's no button I can press to make Harold Halibut
Felix, come on.
just turn around and slide his arse all the way down.
Good things come to those who wait.
Guinness will be on the phone. I believe they have that trademarked.
So, how
Wow.
well do you know these tunnels, Felix? We're not lost, are we?
Okay, trust me, I've been
This
exploring
bit
these
feels a little
places.
bit more like
Whenever my parents
Little
were
Nightmares.
away or- yeah, I mean,
I think
quiet space.
because we can see some of the other halves and we can
So
see the
much of
water.
station people don't know about.
I mean, could they even fit?
You can fucking fit, Harold.
Probably not. And I'm glad they don't try.
Also, these are
Can't be
the
that bad.
Oh, they're
like the
fine, just
ultimate
so
in
busy, always.
movie and game
They let me get away with a lot.
You could try not getting into trouble
Jeffrey's
in the
tubes.
first
What would you
place.
call them?
Oh, come on, don't tell me you're a good
No, I know what a
two
TV
shoes.
dinner feels like. What would you call these?
I doubt the professor would think I am.
Maintenance tunnels, I guess.
Mom, right?
Nope.
Look, somebody just went through the Futurama tube.
Been kind of like one.
So what about your...
Are you sure?
Keep an eye out, keep an eye
you're
out.
Not lost?
Not
Vents.
to worry.
Smart. Vents is the word. I said Jeffrey's tubes because it was the first thing that came to mind. Because I watched an episode of TNG. Right. I'm pressing every button. Good looking game. So is this going to be a case of minor incident reveals major crime? Like, that is probably my favorite genre of crime fiction. Don't look at my ass.
Oh,
I know, right?
This is pretty.
I've never looked at it this way before.
Actually, this is a good time to bring up something that is annoying me just a little bit about the game.
Gotta try find new angles.
On the
Huh.
title
you read that
page, or I think
No,
maybe in the, like the loading
don't
screen,
think so anyway.
you see something which is, I imagine, a major fucking spoiler for the game, and it's just kind of
Or else
included.
It's just gum.
It's like in a
Smoking is a dumb adult thing anyway.
Oh, okay. I'll take one. Thanks.
he's not wrong.
They call him the Scout. A man
As
who
discussed,
dared to go where others wouldn't.
The
or
only
couldn't.
reason to have
He
cigarettes and
wasn't
a
one
lighter
for
on
the
you
limelight, but he was
is
good
specifically
at his
to light
job.
up if somebody preemptively
Not
asks you
tapping
not to,
lands.
who you don't
The
like.
lightkeepers made him an
Please
offer.
don't smoke in
Work
here,
for us, they
detective.
said.
And you go,
A lesser man would have taken the money. But the Scout works best alone. He can't be bought. Only the Scout sees things for what they really are. Looks to the watery horizon while everyone else stares at their shoes. If only they understood.
fuck is that?
The Scout is a legend. We've been trying to track him down for years. If anyone can find him, it's you, Agent Harrelson.
So,
No,
what do you think is gonna happen?
it's
Now
not.
that Earth is okay.
It's a nice little character moment.
Everyone wants to go back.
Why would you want to go back?
It'll take a while, right?
Yeah, you'll all be
Too
dead.
long.
Just forge a new life on this planet. Get the
Let's
fuck out of the
move on.
ocean. I know they say it's an ocean planet. I have my doubts. And just crack on. Oh, good, more crawling. Oh, thank God. Oh, wait, no, fuck it is. I do really appreciate this, like, there's, we were talking about LA Noire before. The fact that Cole, am I going to fall down that? Yep.
Harold, are
You could tell
okay?
because his position slightly reset, and also the fact that it was visible.
Everything is going cold.
You probably landed in a condensation
So
puddle.
in LA Noire,
Where am I?
your protagonist
How do I
Cole
get
is
out of
like
here,
a
Felix?
detective,
I'm not sure, but good
but
luck
in his
and we'll
notebook he
meet
can
up
draw
later. I don't let
like
Anyone see you?
the world's best
Okay, Felix.
pictures of the people
You
you're
take care
interrogating.
now.
And I
Says the
appreciate
man
that
who
Harold
died
Halibut
into a
is
shower
shite at
puddle.
drawing.
See
It
ya!
humanizes him. Also, considering that he's implied to be this kind of like peon, your, Arnold Rimmer, Dave Lister, lowest of the low, bottom of the food chain technician, it makes sense that he wouldn't necessarily be
Yes,
an
yes.
art savant, you know?
100%. And let me circle back to you on the. Oh, Slipmeyer, please do sit down and come in.
Ah, Madam
Shit, the
CEO,
blood.
have I got news for you?
It's the blood.
I just certainly hope so. Time is money, and I can't spend time on empty chatter.
She's the most Aardman of the Aardman characters in this.
Well, now you've had a chance to test my new super chill aircon system. Have you given my start procedure idea any more thought? Surely you don't want to rely entirely on
Cyrus, that dick.
Yes, about that. I can still hear those blasted mice in the vents. So it can't be that cold, and therefore not
Vents.
that efficient.
You were right.
If the system can't scare some mice, how's it going to form the basis of a relaunch?
I don't want to presume, but did you turn it up to max?
Yes.
Who the fuck's
to
Max?
10.
Ah, I thought so. You see, this one goes to 11.
Why wouldn't you just make 10? Whatever.
These really subtle references
Just
that
gotta
they're
keep the
cramming in.
dial past a little bit of resistance, like so. Give it a few minutes to kick in, and those mice will be micicles.
Misread that as miracles at first. Those mice will be miracles. Oh, that's a good indie band name.
In 10 days, get the public buy-in, perhaps even a vote. It seems like there's hope for your aircon yet. Those mice are feeling the chill.
Yes. I think
Hello,
we need
London.
a
We
bonus,
are
another day or
mice
two to tweak
into
the
miracles.
coefficient.
No extra days. This has already gone on long enough. We need to be seen to act.
This has gone on long
Me, I'm all about
enough.
moving fast.
But not too fast. We can't cut corners on this. The stakes are too high.
I'll keep it on the straight and narrow.
But if you can, find a way to speed it up.
Say no more, Madam CEO. Just wait until that demonstration. You'll see.
So we have a number of unseen
Now about those
characters at this point.
co-branded mittens we discussed.
I can't stay in here any longer. I'll become a herald sickle.
Mice into Haroldicles doesn't play quite so much. Oh la la!
Is this the bathroom?
Is that gonna be a claymation dong?
I guess the aircon really is efficient around here. What a day. Time for bed.
Oh, that was the whole day? That was like four events. Hello? We're under the sea. Everyone's gonna experiment. Everybody shagged everybody. Oh, literally, two do go to bed. Alright, sure. Anything going on here? No. Alright. Still intrigued. Bizarre. Lack of... Oh,
Goodness, Harold.
Harold.
Where have you been?
Sorry, I've been in the
Sorry. Excuse me.
shower
Come on, let's get
with
some
Chris.
tea in you.
Thanks, Professor. That does sound nice.
Alright, I'm gonna have to turn the fucking light up, but I'm gonna be blinded. Oh! Finally, we get to go up here. Oh, wow. Oh, it's actually quite nice. That's actually really nice. Tatami mats. Some sort of singing plant. A teeny tiny mattress.
So,
That's actually
where have
really,
you been?
really pleasant.
And don't say you got stuck in the filter pipes again.
Wow, claymation pouring.
Well, there was a puddle, but...
It's okay. You're here now. That's the important thing. Oh dear. Do have some tea. It makes everything better.
How'd you lose your hand, Mrs.?
Warm.
You need to remember to look after
Just
yourself.
give us,
Affliction
I know you don't
time
like to
saves
talk about it,
nine.
just give us a
do.
bit of a hint,
I
you
just-
know?
This was.
I don't know why I've been doing that voice recently.
Extraneous circumstances.
Extenuating
Yeah.
circumstances.
Fuck you, Harold.
What exactly have you been up to?
Well, it's hard
Extraneous.
to explain, but I was with Felix. He showed me the vents. They were nice.
You were
But then I fell through a grate
hanging
into the
around
CEO's office.
in the vents
From
with
what I could overhear, I
children,
think
were you,
something
Harold?
pretty serious is going on between Slippy and Mrs. Castlechock.
Slippy?
Oh, it may look like I'm
I
pressing
hardly
the
think it's her
button
type.
to call the police, but
No, not romantically. It sounded like Slippy was working on his own relaunch procedure.
What? That would be most vexing.
Nope.
Why would Castle Chop have told us about this?
nope.
I don't
Provided we get
Maybe
off
Slippy
the
himself
fucking
wants to keep it
planet.
secret for some reason.
Well, I don't have much hope that Slippy would solve the problem, but it could be disastrous if he convinced the CEO that he could.
I wonder whether those lightkeepers are aware of this.
It seems probable. What I can't deduce yet is what their agenda is.
Yeah. Things have been crazy though. With them, all the all-water news, the rock, now this.
Yes, very irregular, not at all fitting with the usual models.
Models?
Perhaps it's all connected somehow.
Oh, could be.
Did Slippy or the
Good
CEO
point.
say
Good point, Harold.
anything about what the procedure would be?
Not
There's,
really.
that just reminds me of that.
What I can tell is that it somehow
I think it was a Tumblr
involves
post that was
having
just
the
like,
Intercon system.
it has taken me 25 years
Well,
in
if this
the
baffling
working
pattern keeps up,
environment
I'm sure we'll
to
find
realise that
some
all you
new
need to say in
conflicting
meetings
puzzle
is
pieces soon.
I'll
it's just
keep my
about
ears
finding
to the
that balance,
Yes,
and
you
everyone
do
agrees with
that.
you.
Just watch out for puddles.
I'll do my best.
Ah, well.
Let's sleep on it. You look like you could use some.
Oh
Sounds good,
no,
Professor.
I'm flattered,
Good night.
but
Night, Harold.
the hand,
Don't catch
it
a cold,
it would
please.
tear it off, probably.
Night.
Tear it straight off, and I'm attached to it in a very literal sense, but also figuratively. Don't rip my dick off, Professor. Task Timote to sleep. Dream sequence, dream sequence. This is a nice fucking room. Like, I wouldn't mind having this. I mean, it's moldy as fuck, obviously, and I hate it, but is that his mum? Top right. And that is our solar system. Get changed. At least snap those braces off the shoulders.
Hopefully tomorrow will be nice and normal again. No surprises, no excitement, just good old routine.
I'm sure it will be, Harold.
Darn aircon. Achoo! Ugh. I better not wake up with a cold.
Take your shoes off. "90 days left. 89 days left." Right. If this occurs in effectively real time, Rahul, you've got quite some time to think of your joke.
Darn alarm waking me up from my swimming dreamies. Maybe it's just a test. Seems like something is up.
I can count the number of...
Check
Hang on a
my
minute, I'm going to
records
sneeze.
and see nothing has exploded.
Inevitably, YouTube is going to decide that that's what I want for the thumbnail. Oh my god. They always come in twos, but I'll be back in 1 second. By complete... Oh, Jesus Christ, that's bright. By complete coincidence, as I walked out, I sneezed 6 more times. But... Oh, he's got a bit more of a hustle on.
I can't just ignore it. I should check the computer.
There's an alarm going off, like, just outside our flat, and I was like, what the fuck is that about? Open the door. One of the families from just, like, half downstairs from us. Door open, fucking smoke, golfing out the... golfing out of the fucking door. I was like, everything alright? And they were like, yeah. they literally just burnt something, but it had plumes of fucking black smoke. It must have been under the grill for 100,000 years. Yes, fucking hustle, Harold. It's all gone wrong. Look at the speed on this guy now. Here's the problem. If this isn't my default speed... Hello. If this isn't my default speed from now on, I'm going to be livid. Oh, God. Shape of water? Why would you assume it doesn't need water? It certainly looks fishy, not suspicious. Ichthid. I really like how they've done this, even though it's obviously stop motion by design. Have I drunk water recently? Yeah.
Is he okay?
I can't
He's breathing.
remember
Should be
when,
hesitant
but
to
yeah.
ascribe deterministic gender terms to fishy here. Their race may not even have gender, biologically or culturally.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry, Fishy. It just feels...
Wow, look at these
Yes.
colours.
Perhaps when Fishy wakes up, we'll be able to exchange theories about the formation of gender identity and its sociological
But
impact.
maybe
No doubt it'll
for
give us
Fishy,
fascinating
having,
insights
like, I don't know,
into the anthropological and
lung full of
biological
oxygen
imperative
is the
of their
equivalent of
society.
me having a glass of water.
But are they gonna be okay?
Let me see. Essential life signs seem stable.
Seems
Such as
fucked up to call
moisture,
something
sex
fishy and then
Keep
immediately
an
bring
eye
it
on
out
them.
of...
If they look to
the
be
water?
drying out, give them a spritz.
And
Sure.
what do we do next?
Just let me think for a minute.
Should I go get more help?
Let's not be hasty about telling anyone else.
So the only thing I can think
There are
here
all kinds of
is that
ways
these
someone,
are...
namely Allwater, could get this all
They are a
very
member of
wrong.
the Lightkeepers. You know, they are humans who have since evolved outside of the ship. You know, they were the, I don't know, the Splinter group that they were talking about last time.
All those things
I
will
might be
get in the way of us
fucking
taking
well
good
off
care of
base.
this.
Yes.
I've got no idea.
Yes, and when they wake up, it's all gonna feel pretty.
But this was the
scary.
spoiler, by the way, that I
We'll
saw
do
on
what
the...
we can do. We just need to keep them safe
Loading
until I
page.
can finish conducting the tests. I mean, you know, health tests.
What about keeping them secret in the storage room? I could keep the boxes in my room.
Yes. Proximity to the lab.
I sneezed so
Safe
many fucking times.
environment.
There's that
Well,
thing about
I'd
like,
say
oh, if you sneeze
yes,
8 times,
that
it's
should be
equivalent of an
suitable.
orgasm.
Good idea. Let's move them in there.
Gosh, I'm no expert, but they look really poorly.
Don't worry, Harold. You did well to bring them to me promptly. They're
Is
in the right
poorly a
hands.
particularly
Now, let me
UK
concentrate.
English?
Okay, I'll get
Phrase.
to clearing up the storage room.
This is the shape of water. Oh God! Don't make me do this. Come on! No! 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 Not all. No! Oh! Oh! Yeah! Just fucking dump. I'm assuming this is purely giving them time to move Fishy around. I'm going to call Fishy... Lady Windermere. There we go, thank God. Huh? Sideways, yes. Intrigued. Intrigued by this. This is purely a gameplay convenience, presumably. Like, really interesting one. Tetris! My beloved Tetris. God, you bastards should have fallen. I can't rotate them as they fall. They must have had a discussion, right, about whether to... Huh? Wee bit of surreal humour there, perhaps? Just a wee bit. Fuck are you growing bananas down here? Doo-doo-doo.
Okay, think I'm done with the box room.
Wait, let's move them in there.
Ah, fucking wheel him in.
Harold, can you get that? Hold it up and put it on speakerphone for me.
Will do.
Hold it up and put it on speakerphone.
This is Morrow.
No, it's Cyrus.
What? Cyrus? I'm Morrow.
Yes, I was trying to call you.
You've succeeded, perhaps unfortunately.
She's too far away.
Well, just for once, listen to what I have to say.
I'm listening.
Good. You sound faint, though. Am I on speakerphone?
Yes, I don't have time to stand still every time you need me, Cyrus. What is it?
So, Slippy is here. One moment I was all alone working on the hydrofusion coefficient machinations and thinking how interesting.
Machinations.
I really do hate to interrupt you, but not as much as I hate.
I've always
myself
said
for interrupting
machinations.
You were saying about Slippy?
Yes, well, the next moment he was here. He's
Rootling.
around asking me all kinds of questions I don't want to answer.
That is the first time in
I don't know.
2024 I've heard the word
I'll see
rootling.
what I can do. Give me 5 minutes.
Okay.
And it's not like
See you soon.
rootling. Yeah. No, it's
What was that?
rootling.
Nothing. Bye.
Like
Harold, as you've
having a
heard,
good
I've got to go and
root
babysit.
around.
I've taken a blood sample from Fishy. Can you rush it to the pharmacy? Get it analysed, then get some suitable...
Yeah, this certainly
conclusion
won't give the
based
game
on
away.
results.
Can do. I'll go right away. Is it looking okay for now?
Just fine. It's stable, and hopefully the results will
Dead
help
is
us with
stable.
the missing pieces of this little fishy puzzle.
Ha ha ha.
Thanks, Professor.
Ha ha ha. Fishy little puzzle. Ha ha ha. God, I could really go for a curry.
The all-water tube route to the utility district has now reopened. And
Ah,
beyond
we
might add.
went to a Diwali party last year, and the host had made
The all-water tube route to the social district
some fish finger curry, and it was unbelievable.
once.
I can make that now. Oh, we can also go to the social district.
Travel in style with all water.
I'm gonna fucking make that.
Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest and all water will make it up to you.
That's very funny and clever. Hello. It's got a bit of a feel of inside to it as well.
And now presenting Yava Pelletier and her poem, Dark Silent Ship. Take it away, Yava.
Was that ship?
Thank you, Mr.
With a B?
Tenenbaum.
Thou shalt have a fishy on a little dishy. And now, doing a reading from her book of Highland poems, we have Herr Klats and Fargan. Here comes the Highland granny, two big tits and a hairy fanny.
Hey, Chris.
Wait,
Ah, Harold. Didn't know you were into this sort of thing.
Me either. But here I am.
Well, what do you think?
It's great. Very, moving.
read a book. I love that the name of the book on the pedestal is read a
Excellent
book.
expression of their young, curious minds.
Read a more
Sharing their
different book,
hopes,
for fuck's sake.
dreams and fears and expressive verses like this. It just warms my little
Like, I've
toes
never
to
read
see.
Picture of Dorian Gray before
All my students are
last
equal
couple of
in my
days.
eyes,
Just
Harold.
never read it.
Like they're my
It's
own
really good
children.
in a sort of kind of infuriating way.
A poem?
In that it's very much
Yes,
like
well, truth be told, it's all Algarabia to me.
What does that mean?
garbage.
Indeed. What does
Very much about like aesthetics above everything. You know,
No, I mean...
beautiful things are beauty forever.
Never mind.
You know, ugly people aren't worth bothering about, which is comes across as
Poem entitled
Wild's opinion through the text anyway. But there's a really good phrase in it, which is fuck, I can't
Enjoying
remember
the show?
exactly, but it really stuck. I can't remember exactly, but it really stuck with me.
My girl performs hers.
Which is about half
Oh, that's great. You're a
the
parent.
appeal of
What's her
sin
poem about?
is the idea of individualism that comes with it. Like people like to sin because they feel like it makes them a character, an individual, whereas in reality everybody's fucking doing it.
Is that quite so?
It's a nice turn of phrase that I immediately forgot.
Bohemian poetry lover, perhaps? Or rather, shabby-looking teacher I've not met before.
Have you not met me?
Me? No, I'm just a handyman. Kind of wandered by.
No, you no.
Handyman with no professed love for the poetic art, idly watching children perform. And making small talk with parents then,
Yes, that's about right.
Oh dear. I do apologize, but would you wander away? I'm not sure quite how proper it is for me to continue associating with you.
Oh, no.
She's great.
Okay, I understand. I hope you enjoy your daughter's poem.
Yes. You too. Bye
Uh,
now.
You fucking weirdo. Do you want to hop it?
They lead beyond
Hello, child.
veil
Oh, Eve, hey, what do you think of...
Shh. I knew he was going to say shh.
beyond being. And
Um,
there we will find
Chris.
together
Chris.
or apart,
Oh, I can't get in there.
whatever is found by the tides of
Chris? it
Oh,
looks like
that's
one of the
really
kids
cool.
walking the
They've
car.
Well,
accidentally.
Yeah,
They've
she's in detention.
actually had the
I see. What did she do?
person giving some poetry change. There is a
Asked her
different
just not to
person
stop in
speaking.
class. She stood up and shouted,
Here comes the Highland Granny, two big tits and a hairy fanny.
It's not mandatory!
Wow. She's radical then, and at such a young age?
Yep. I wouldn't have minded so much.
Oh, he's a
but
teacher?
One of the other kids has
Do we know that?
anxiety and nearly had a panic attack. She needs to learn to consider that maybe not everyone is quite ready to take on
Chris,
the world.
mate,
And
roots,
detention will teach her that?
mate,
Corey is a good kid.
looking a bit
Very bright, full of creativity.
original,
But she
shall we say,
struggles
up on
with
top.
authority. She was really looking forward to the poetry slam, and I'll let her out soon to hear
Zeus,
most of it.
poops, and
I just want her
shoes.
to understand that disobedience has consequences.
Oh, I see. I suppose you can't be seen to be too lenient in case the disobedience catches on.
Well, that. And the fact that nothing else I've tried has worked.
I never realized being a teacher was so tough.
It's worth it. I mean, I hate being strict. But it's better they get it from someone like me who will also forgive them than learn that much harder way later in life. Right?
Don't worry, Chris. If I had a kid, I would definitely want you to be their teacher.
Thanks, Harold.
Thanks, Harold, but
Imagining you with one.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
don't have one, eh?
Nothing,
Don't have one.
nothing. Let's
Let the
enjoy
cursed
poetry now,
bloodline
shall we?
end with thee.
The tides of my heart.
Why is this? This is the playground? This is fucking sad as fuck. We gotta get out into a space and onto a new planet. Wow. Oh, I thought it was gonna let me run like around the walls like a 0G. Hello.
Ah, Corporal Flounder. What am I going to do with you, eh? No one can ever know about you. You're a living, floundering breach of all the rules in the book. My book, I might add.
That's
Oh, the things I
That's
did
the loading
for
icon.
you. Anyway, Chapter 3, The Merry Band. It was a dark and stormy night when the four intrepid explorers left the Fedora in search of the riches that would make their name. Who's there?
Oh, hi, Major.
I'm sure that
It's me,
in the
Harold.
script
What
it
in
looked
the blue blazes are you doing here, boy?
different.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I was just passing. Thought I heard... But then...
But then you were
Whatever you
fucking
heard, or
reading
most
poetry to
definitely
this
didn't hear,
fish?
if you get my drift, is your invasion of my privacy. So perhaps we should just both forget this whole messy incident ever happened. Hmm?
Oh, yes. Of course, Major.
Certainly won't be
I
blackmailing with you.
Good. Let me write you a
Blackmailing
ticket
you
as a
with that.
reminder.
Oh, fuck off.
Okay.
How about tear that fucking ticket up?
Now, if you'll excuse
And I won't
us,
tell anybody that you were reading
please.
poetry to a fucking flounder. With legs? Which, by the way, is a much bigger issue that we need to discuss. In this room too, let's just... Wow, look at all these new habitations. So this is like what regular life on here looks. Nobody commenting on the fact that I'm in here. Don't want to maybe...
Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. La, di, lu, li, lu, lu, lu.
It's the Tannoy guy.
All water.
Water. Worgen.
Woo, 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 wow, water.
Oh, gosh. I should probably just leave, let him talk to
I don't
himself
practice
in private.
my
Did I hear
announcer
something
or presenter
outside?
voice. Potentially I should.
Anyone out there? It's okay, you know.
Just go
I have
straight
an
into it.
open door
Just go straight into it. You know, 1 minute I'm like this, I'm just chatting, just like standard salt of the earth
I'm Harold.
type
I was just
character, you
passing.
know,
What's
allied
the
in my
open door?
teas,
I
all
wanted
this
to
kind of
check.
shit. And then the next minute I'm like, ladies, gentlemen, everybody, please take your seats because the event is about
Make
to begin.
yourself at home. This is Radio Fedora. Coming
Nice,
to
good
you
though.
from the shower.
This is
just
Radio
in. I am the
Fedora.
voice inside your head. Ooh, rub-a-dub-dub.
So, you get many visitors?
Oh, sure. I have quite a few fans of my voice, actually. I'm always happy for them to swing by and have a listen to some behind-the-scenes chat.
Do you think you'll always be the PA announcer?
Ah, interesting question.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt,
If I were to ever
Emily. I'm
announce
sorry if you are
my
real, but
retirement,
I've been having a lot of
I
problems
think
with
it would be nice
bots.
to do something a bit more hands-on, you
So,
know? Maybe
happy
some
Monday.
voice coaching,
How are you doing?
or learn guitar
And
with
sorry
a
if you are real,
built-in
by the way. I don't want to come across
Or
as a cunt.
perhaps entertainment Onat and I could start a band.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Can I ask a question?
Sure. Go ahead.
What do you think is my best announcement? I know there's a lot of classics, but if you had to pick
Do you think they
just
actually
one-
got a
Gosh. I always like the
real,
Thursday
like,
greetings.
when they were casting for this, do you think they
yes.
actually went,
I write those myself, you know.
we need somebody
Wow,
who's
that's
done some, like,
really great.
monorail announcements,
Ooh, I
or,
will.
like, has at
Thank you,
least
but I
asked
better
people
be
to
going
take
now.
their seats
Okay.
in a theatre?
You'll be hearing from me.
Ha ha ha. Is that what he thinks the announcer looks like? Deliver the blood sample? Yes. That woman was very unconcerned about the fact that effectively a stranger has... Right. Nobody's that asked about the fact that a stranger is officially walking into their private castles. Wait, is that it? I was convinced that this was where I needed to go. All right, let's take a look. Quick look. Jeep shopper. Felix, I got some big info. Yeah, I need to go there. To do, deliver the blood sample to the pharmacy in the finally reopened utility district. This isn't that, is it? This is like the social district. Hence,
Seated, whatever you're most comfy with, for my poem entitled
the tides of the heart. Oh, what if our parents could choose the era we lived in? Oh, what if it were 1830? I don't fucking know what Taylor Swift was talking about.
You've arrived. Have you checked your
Right,
pockets
utility
before
receipts.
leaving?
Gotcha. Oh, but presumably now I can also talk to the secretary. Oh, district.
Destination decided.
Hey Sam, how you doing? Good to see you. How was things after this morning? Also, by the way, the drawing you were doing of the guy with the beard, was that freehand?
Please exit the tube in an orderly manner.
Because that was
Hope you travel with us again.
amazing. This I really like. Like, this reminds me of, there's so many, so my dad used to live in it looks terrible. My dad used to live in Hong Kong, and there would be all these tiny little booths of stalls and shops that you go to, and they all looked a little bit like this, like proper tiny. And we did a, then when me and my girlfriend went to Georgia, the country, not the state, last year, again, there were like these tiny little street stalls that are only about this wide, like one person, maybe two people could sit there at a time. And it was brilliant. Like, I love these kind of like closed stalls within these massive buildings.
Hi, Sunny.
Harold! Well, hello, it's been a while. So how's
Took a little
life
walk,
after
yeah.
Sunny? What have you got for me?
The art style is phenomenal, and I need to watch
But okay.
how they did it, because
Same old.
I think
Just as you.
they did it all in stop
just
motion
as
and scanned it
you run
in,
an
and then we're able to
analysis.
recreate that in
Same old
3D
Harold.
like this. I don't know why I did
Sure
3D.
thing. Hand it over and I'll take it for a
It is.
ride,
It's phenomenal.
cutie.
Like, the amount of work that's gone into this. Like I said,
Or
I
QT.
first
The
saw
quick
it in
test, silly.
Yeah.
an
So,
Xbox
You still hanging out with my dad?
Yeah. Sometimes.
showcase back in
Same old
2017, and it has taken this long to come out. And the fact that it's not getting
It
more
only takes a minute.
How long is it?
A few
attention
seconds at the most.
on at least Twitch
Anyway,
is
don't you have something you
criminal.
want to ask me?
It
okay.
is
What have you been up
very
to
unique.
since then?
Oh, I must stop you there, Harold. Looks like the cutie's all done.
I would recommend it. Yeah,
Let me
it's
just
very
see.
like
Wow. Yeah, that's interesting.
I'm
It's
sure
very,
not
very cool.
really
It's got a sort of...
I'll be going.
Hey, not so fast, Sonny Jim. This sample has definitely been taken from something odd, cool,
It's very
or
unique.
on a very radical cocktail of drugs. Spill the beans.
I love this idea that it's doing a sort of like underwater conspiracy, so it's combining
To your new alien friend?
Pandorum, Chicken Run,
Just an
a little bit of a
experimental
thing now,
fish.
potentially.
Cyrus made a new fish.
Excellent
But
line.
It lost some blood.
Mwah,
when,
perfect.
It accidentally got its fin trapped in a filter.
Ah, Dad is always so boring about hybridization theory. I don't even want to know. So, you need an aquatic craniate blood replacement, huh?
Yes, exactly. It's a valuable specimen.
And they made a very clever
It was kind of my fault.
I'm thinking a
decision
solution
to
of
have
granulocytes and sodium
Harold
chloride
Halibut
rich
be a
plasmids
sort
should do
of
the trick. I
ultimate
think we've
everyman.
got some
You know,
left in the
he's... hang on, I'm
cooler.
sorry. I'm going to have to move
Yep, here we go.
this chair I inherited from my grandparents.
No worries.
So it's going to be loud.
Peace.
Wasn't even that loud. Deliver the blood sample. But I want to explore this district
Hi there,
as well.
buddy.
Oh,
Hey, buddy.
How's
he's
the
the
mail life
postman
treating you?
who beat me in a
Oh,
race.
it's great. Can't complain. But, you know, not quite as spry as I used to be.
Oh, is everything okay?
Thank you for asking, Harold. I mustn't grumble. Plenty have it worse. What have you been up to
I rang
today?
my
Just trying to make myself useful.
I rang my nan.
How about you? No deliveries today?
Nope. I'm
Saturday?
all
Yeah, it must have been
caught up.
Saturday because that was when I did
So,
my big walk.
I'm spending a little
to
time
Sutcliffe
with my
Park.
treasure trove.
What kind of treasure?
A park which is
Old
apparently my
undelivered
namesake.
Letters. Just looking at them makes me feel
Rang my
giddy.
nan,
But why
and
couldn't you
she
deliver them?
she happened to mention
Oh,
her arthritis,
believe me, I tried.
and I was like,
There's this archaic
it was like
little-
a sort of Telltale Games pop-up came and it's just like, ask about arthritis, B, like change topic, and because I was on like an 8-mile walk, I was like, I'm gonna ask. Anyway, 15 minutes later, we just got to the meat of the conversation, and I had, with the best will in the world, tuned out a little bit, which reflects poorly on me, I know, but there was a lot of repetition.
Fedora
And I
mail
tuned back in for her going like, I'm thinking about getting rid of my car. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, she's 87. So the fact that she can drive at all is still pretty good. But I was like, and she only lives 5 minutes down the road from my
Couldn't you leave
you know,
them
my
alone?
mum and my auntie.
I thought of that, but a reminder slip is technically classified as mail,
I think this might be
and therefore
foreshadowing.
must also
But
be delivered in person.
I don't think my nan,
So,
like
this
my
is
nan's
mail
car
that
could
you
probably
could
drive
remind
itself
people
at
about
this
within
point.
12 days of the first
And she goes up the back road, so it's not like she's like,
You see, for the postman
I
to
don't
attempt
know.
in-person
Because
receipt
intellectually
of
I'm
a
like,
reminder slip,
she should
they
give
must
up her car.
also have new additional
But I
mail to
don't like
deliver
the
to
idea of my
same
nan
recipient.
being on her own in that
Else
house,
Article 27B
which she's had
/6
since she was
classifies it as a personal interruption of
22?
duty, and is therefore forbidden while that postman
She
holds
bought
his office.
her house
Couldn't you
for
deliver the
£2,000
reminder slip after your working hours?
You
for
see,
two, and I
considered
cannot stress this
that.
next bit enough,
But Appendix
£1,000
11 star states that information gleaned by a postman on
60-something
duty
years ago.
must never be used for personal gain. And
You know how much it's worth now?
technically, once I'm off duty, I'm not supposed to even know that I want to deliver. the reminder slip.
£391,000.
So, while
I know, right?
occupy this hallowed office, it would breach regulations for me to
Exactly,
deliver them,
Sam, the
or
dream.
to think too much about them, even on a personal level. So, there
I
they
really
sit.
like the collection of
But it makes me sad.
posts that he's got there.
thinking about all
One with
those
hearts,
messages
that is
going undelivered.
Swalk, sealed with a loving
Reading is
kiss.
forbidden under subarticle 7N.
It's got a sort of Happy Mask Salesman from Majora's Mask feel to it. Just like this collection of eclectic posts and stuff.
Is the footnote addendum 7N3
Look, I knew it. I knew that they were like,
if I remember correctly, that
there is,
such mail
this is a really
can
good
be
examination
read,
of
but
the
only in the presence of another
comedy
all-water employee.
Oh, great.
and
Laurel
evil
doesn't think
of
herself as one,
banality.
but she's an all-water
Like,
employee. You could ask her.
adhering to rules with that level of
Since you
stringency,
are her
which I assume is a
assistant,
word.
You're technically an employee as well.
You
So
adhere
why
to these
don't you
rules to the
come in
letter,
here?
because otherwise you get
I'll
into
open
trouble,
the
and
door.
eventually you
It's
sort of
the one
like
on
stop
your
buying
right.
them yourself.
And let's finally take a
But
little
it's
look
that
at these
adherence to
forbidden
rules
fruits,
because
shall
they've
we?
always been how you've done things that
Okay.
are the root
I'll take a
of
look for sure.
a lot of the evil in the
My
world.
gum, it'll be good to finally get them home.
I mean, absolutely, I've always wanted to be a postman. Bye. Oh, wait, what? I can't believe that was a fucking thing. Oh, sorry. My interpretation of that was that Harold had run away from that, and
Darling
that we were just watching a sort of
When the ship crashed,
heartbreak.
I half wondered if life as we knew it would collapse in on itself as well. It seemed like the pressure of the ocean surrounding us was pressing through the ship's hull, through to my very soul. And I wondered how any of us, would find a new way to keep going on, even though our home itself had entered stasis. Then I realized something. Maybe it was slowing down.
Like I said
reconsidering my lot in
earlier,
life and on the
I
ship.
really, really like how this is all
That I loved you. That I wanted
real.
to love you.
This is all
I know you will assure
stuff
me
that's
I'm
been
being
created in the
foolish,
real world
and
and
that
then
you want me
scanned
to
in.
have
Like, this
full
isn't.
happiness,
This is
and
somebody's
that
real
said happiness
handwriting.
couldn't possibly lie with
And
you.
the slope from left
Now,
to
more
right
than ever, we must
indicates
look within. And I give
a
thanks
criminal
to
mind.
whatever celestial whim sent
At least
the
according
fedora
to
tumbling down, for it has given rise to my understanding of what is
The Adventure of
really
the Speckled Band, the Sherlock Holmes short story,
whether you love
which
me
always
back
stuck with
in the
me.
same way. Just know
Because
I am
my handwriting
and
slopes
will always be
down from left to
to
right.
love you. Forever.
And like, how did he know?
Wow, whoever wrote that experienced the crash.
They sure did.
They sure did.
Loved through it.
Lived
Do you
and
think they
loved
ended up
through it.
telling Anna in person?
I hope so.
I feel like a love that clear would have shined out in person.
Maybe they couldn't find the words in person, though. Hence the letter.
Perhaps. But something tells me that Anna had someone that loved her
You
unconditionally.
leave me breathless.
So either
Perfect.
way, she was a lucky girl.
Buddy? Didn't you go through the crash? too?
Buddy? Is
Sure
this
did, Bucko. Hell of a thing.
is this a
Whoever
letter
wrote that
for
awestruck
thee?
letter was right. Everyone certainly had to readjust. I guess that's when I really grew up and started being interested in people, not just
Not just.
Post.
nothing I want to burden you with.
Oh, okay.
Tell you what, though. Why don't you come back tomorrow and we can see what else is in here?
Me? No.
Sure. That sounds fun. Laters, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. You're never gonna understand what you're seeing. Though later you'll pretend you did, and you'll mean it. You might think it's all in your head, but you're not certain anymore. Trip down memory lane. What's up here? Oh, the stairs of that, the like.
Hello?
What's the password?
Now, according to Terry Pratchett, which I assume this is referencing, by the way, the password is always swordfish.
Swordfish.
Bad luck.
Bastard.
No dice. Don't bother us again.
That's definitely a Terry Pratchett reference, by the way. What am I doing? To do, bring the blood, yeah, messages. Hi everyone, I'm at the Agora from just hang out, whatever. I'm really into this. I was only gonna play for an hour and now I'm like an hour and 15 in and I'm carrying on.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day.
You thing. It's all in your head, but you're not certain anymore. I promise this is not a test. It's just, I want you to be sure. It all comes back to common sense. I guess that's what you're looking for. I promise this is not a test. It's just, I want you to be sure. It all comes back to common sense. I guess that's what you're looking for. Who are these kids? I really appreciate the fact that there is so much life. Like, why is this game not? I was looking it up before because I'm gonna complete it, but almost nobody's watching. Oh, now that's interesting. So I've got an unstable connection. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Oh, really? Oh, I was doing I will not fucking, to the detriment of streams, I will not stop playing guitar recently. It's because I finally got my DAU working, so I can play directly into the PC. And then I think it was just like, I wonder how easy it is to get that going through OBS. Very easy.
Destination determined. Now,
Harder to play and be in tune. Very difficult to play and be in tune. Right, so beforehand I never noticed that the flounder in the...
You're here. Thank you for choosing all water tubes.
The flounder in the... What's it called now? Loading screen. Has legs. I didn't realise. Well, Sam, it's because... I wonder if I can play ahead. I did... For a long time I was trying to get, like... Learning how to do music and stuff. How to do music. But so I was like doing stuff like this. Don't be so mysterious. Why don't you clear this up? We all get carried away. But that electroacoustic guitar has a broken pickup in the middle, so it will not record the middle two strings. So then I was doing electronic stuff on the Switch in Korg Garage? Is that what it's called? So stuff like this. Oh no, Sam, I am bald. That is a grey wig. And then I wonder if I can skip ahead. So I did with that. What's it called? With that acoustic guitar, I did this and recorded a solo. Which one's that now? Ah, fuck it. Recorded a solo, but it did not work properly, so I had to like fudge it. Anyway. But now I've got the electric guitar, so we're all right.
Mr. 17?
And I've got Ableton. I'm gonna try and do some more stuff with that. But I need to finish a drawing that I was doing.
Anyone been lucky with the raffle recently?
And I need to finish my book.
It's a real hoot.
I just need to fucking pick a project and
the excitement as they go away to look
do it.
through the access forum to correlate their
No,
tickets
no,
to
the
rewards
creativity
is palpable.
is shite. It's like
What are some
jack
of the
of all
other
trades
prices then?
Ooh,
nonsense.
okay.
Like I'm never gonna get good at anything because I flit in between
Favourite prizes is a signed
them all.
photo of Madam CEO. She's
I just want to finish the book.
pose.
Want to finish the
It's
book.
Quite striking.
What are some of the other prizes then?
Well, if
And then
you're
maybe
really
just
lucky, you might win a month's
keep
supply of
nudging.
tube tickets.
Nudging some of
Free
my
travel,
mates. Just
much
go
as you
like,
want. What
yeah.
freedom.
Yeah, wouldn't it be fucking funny? Hey, if we all learned some instruments, yeah, and played it together. Because I miss being in a band. I don't know if I could fool
I'll be
them.
going. Thanks, Mr. 17.
Rahul, you're not allowed to tell anybody this. Just fool people into being in a band. Massage. Some pesky troublemaker. More graffiti. Hey, lads, for the lulz, you know? Yeah, lads, for the lulz, come on. It'd be a fucking laugh, wouldn't it, if we became the best band in the world? Wouldn't that be a fucking laugh? I just really miss being in a band. Who? Right. Hot dog guy, right?
Welcome to Water Wieners. I bet you've never seen a meaner wiener.
Hello there. No, I haven't. They look great.
No.
How long have you been?
I went on a
Oh, I'm not sure.
walk
I just
yesterday.
live for
Went
the
from
day.
here to
But I'm
Vauxhall,
here now, after a
down the river,
tour
all the
of
way
all
to.
culinary innovation the Fedora has to offer.
Oh, cool.
Oh my god, what the fuck
So
is
what
that
made you
place called?
decide on wieners?
An astute question, my curious.
Well, anyway, and then back up to
friend. I have concluded
Sold New
that
Pitch.
wieners and their accompanying
Well,
toppings
Sam,
and trimmings are the most perfect
get
balance
involved.
between taste,
That's the problem. So, like,
convenience, and nutrition.
when Bowie and
Okay. By the way,
who did Dance in the Streets with David Bowie?
are you
They wanted to do it in like
by any chance?
By blood, yes.
perfect live
That's about
synchronicity
where
between
the
New York and
relation
London,
ends.
but
So,
there's
which
no way
wiener
to do
will
it
you be
with
wanting?
perfect synchronicity because the internet isn't good enough. So it was Jagger, yeah. So like, there's literally no way to do it. I guess you could, hang on a minute, you could do it with a delay, right? You could definitely do it with an artificial delay, but it wouldn't be live. Yeah, you need him, yeah, in real life. All right, Rahul, you need to step up, buddy. Fucking yes.
Hello again.
Can you believe this? Color soup and the water wieners moving in on my turf?
But you're still the only fish experts, right?
Yeah, but still, people only have so much space in their belly. And now they have all this choice. Ah, why couldn't they do their thing somewhere else?
Surely there's enough demand for a
Speaking
couple
of
more
fish,
restaurants here.
I get like alerts about journalism jobs, that like full-time ones that come up, and there was one today that was for a senior reporter, pay DOE in the Cayman Islands, and I was honestly like, fucking yes. I fucking love that girlfriend doesn't want to do it. Fair enough, she doesn't want to uproot her entire
First
life.
time at Quick Soup Colorfish?
Yes. Hi. What's a good option?
All is good option. All fluids of incredible health and delightful spirits. Also quick and colorful.
And fishy?
Usually.
Sounds great.
Class.
I was just swinging by. I'll try something soon.
Actually, that's the point. We haven't seen Harold Halibut eat anything in the entire playtime of the game. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So, went on this massive walk. Vauxhall. It wasn't even massive. It was like 2 hours. Vauxhall down to
Hiya, Tom.
somewhere southwest
How's it
London.
hanging, Harry?
There's a guy who he always sells hot dogs and burgers on the bridge, on Battersea Bridge, and I've always wanted to get a hot dog from him. So I was just like, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. So I went there and got this hot dog from him. Had a great chat with him while he was making the hot dog. We were chatting about how he was evading tax. Could not be more on board with that as a. He's a sole trader. You know, I assume the margins are not great on hot dogs. Particularly when you have to rent space from the City of London. Had this hot dog in Battersea Park. It was amazing. It was so good. Fake cheese, load of chili sauce and mustard, and I was like, I can't, because of pride, I can't immediately go back. Should have done. Anyway, that's just a recommendation for anybody watching.
I had much more hair. Wish I could blame
to
it
go,
on falling out of
to
the
go
boy,
to
but I think all my
Battersea
hair
Bridge in
energy has
London
went
and
to my
get
mustache.
and help my mate out.
And my legs. Anyway, I was way more of a hoarder, but I was great at
Thanks,
telling
Sam.
stories about all that stuff too.
Tell him I sent you.
People loved
He'll give you no
Tommy's
discount.
show and tell time. It's what convinced me to get
He'll probably
into the
charge you
general
more.
store business. It was hard actually letting the stuff I'd collected go at first, though.
Oh, I see.
We used to.
Makes sense though.
Somebody I used to know from my first ever job in
It
London.
was on a foraging mission for new
He then
stuff
owned
that I
a
first ran
hot
into
dog
Bridget.
stand in
It's a good thing I
Camden,
worked in the shop already,
and it
so
was
she never
it was
realized how
perfect because
much
it was
I
like
loved
right
hoarding
outside
stuff.
a pub. Well, it was at the other end of like a tiny street from a pub and from the comic shop
I was wondering about
in
your
Camden.
work relationship with
And so I'd
Bill
go
Frank.
every week, and
That little thing?
he would give
It's
me
nothing,
like one or
just
two
a
free hot
professional
dogs,
arrangement.
or rather give me a
Trust
free hot
me,
dog, have a
because,
chat.
I mean, I
I'd
don't
go to
actually
the comic
even
shop,
know
I'd
if
come
it's
out,
a
he'd give me
he.
another free hot dog, I'd take it
I'm the
away and
right
read,
store for his
and you'd
produce, you know?
pay
Very
as much as you
paranoid
could, but he
fella.
refused
Or lady.
payment
I just
a lot
give
of the
him a
time.
cut of any sales of
And
things he finds in the
the
filters that I'm
first
able to
time Andy
polish
Murray,
up and
the
sell on
tennis player, ever won
somehow.
Wimbledon,
What's the story?
ever
behind
won,
this?
I was like running back and
This
forth
was
between
a
the
little
pub to
something
watch it
my
on the screen and
grandma, who was a machine engineer,
the stand to
made
tell
a
him
whole
what was going
bunch
on.
of in her spare
And we
time.
must have had like
They
6
look
free
like
hot dogs that day.
puzzles, but you can't
They
actually
ended up going
solve
under,
them until they're just
which is like horrible. But at the same time, he was giving his mates free hot dogs all the time. Like
How's
that's
family life
such a
working out?
dream
It's amazing.
in and of itself.
Felix is growing up to be nice and strong-willed, strong
That's why I
imagination.
don't think I could ever run a business. Like my Rahul's mate runs a craft beer shop,
Even if it gets him in
and
trouble
he's
at
pretty
school.
good actually about charging
I
us.
never did great at school, and look at me
But
now.
sometimes he'll go,
I'm married
by the
to a
way,
woman like
I
magic."
have crates
let
full
you
of
get
beer
back
that
to
are going off. Do you want to come and
Take it
drink
easy,
them
Harry.
for free? And you go, I do. Absolutely, I do. I just don't want to think that I contributed to. Like the fact this was all done with stop motion is pretty incredible. Right, hang on a minute. Alright, my girlfriend is just about back, so I'm going to go and make her a cup of tea. Thank you so much for watching. That's been really good fun. Almost exactly an hour and a half. Sam, I will see you the next time you stream. Rahul, I will see you when we play tennis, presumably very soon. Everybody watching on the VOD, which apparently there's quite a few people. I appreciate that. Whoa! I've just noticed that the animated emojis are tiny, but they do, in fact, bounce around my head. That's crazy. Why is that? In fact, would that not be the case for every emoji? So I should have Liar bouncing around my head now. Yeah. Well, you learn something new every day. All right, I will be back. This is really fascinating. It's really fascinating. I'm going to play a lot more of this until it's finished. But I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.